Hey guys. Oh, let me tilt this down so you don't see my mess. I have it sideways, so this is a little hard to read the comments. Hey Ariel. And try to smile so my thumbnail is not crazy. Hey there. It's really hard to read the comments sideways, but hey, can't hear you. What? Let's see. Do you hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Yeah? Okay. Alright, cool. Good. Weird. Alright. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. You know what? Let me try something here. I'm sorry, guys. Oh. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go here. Alright, and then, I'm sorry, you guys. Just a second. Alright. Better. Yay! I fixed it. I have the camera horizontal because I probably am going to put this on YouTube. So for the replay viewers and for YouTubers, this is on Periscope. So I'm reading comments and I'm not talking to myself. So if you guys are in the foundations group, you'll see, hey girl, that I went to a CPA yesterday to meet about tax information and whatnot. And I thought I'd come on here and share a little of the information that I learned. But I am not a CPA. Or else I might not sell clothing. I'd probably be making lots of money. Or I might sell clothing on the side. But, so I can't really answer a lot of questions. I do live in Georgia. So what I'm going to say pertains to Georgia residents. Hey there, y'all. So let me go ahead and get started. So, I met with a CFA, which is a Certified Financial Advisor. And my Certified Financial Advisor has a lot of other certifications as well, so you can meet with either or. And I would look into, hey adorable Tabitha, right? Hey Tabitha. I would look into the difference on a CFA and a CPA, but I did have this person do my taxes last year. We did like him a lot. Hey girl. So I decided to go to him for opening up the Agnes Dora business, and I did hashtag LuLaRoe because this tax information is for all of you guys. You know, it's for anyone selling. Thanks for the hearts. Selling anything, you're going to need to know this tax information anyways. So, let's see. Oh, wrong page. So one thing is you have to choose between being a sole proprietor or an LLC when you sign up with your business. And most of us know the difference. The LLC does cover you more. So what an example my CFA gave me was, if it was pretty funny. If your clients are trying on clothing and the clothing catches on fire, they can't sue you. It's going to help cover you. So, and I'm not saying that our clothing is flammable, but just if anything does happen when they're shopping at home with you, you know, God forbid, that LLC does cover you more than a sole proprietorship would. So that was the difference. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I think my husband said just go ahead with LLC, and my accountant, well, not accountant, CFA said to do the LLC just in the future the business grows, but you can always start out as a sole proprietor and then move to LLC. So also keep track of everything, you guys, because everything is like deductible. Hey there, everything, welcome. Everything is deductible, I swear. Like, he was explaining things and I thought, hey Maggie, that there was things that are not deductible, but they are. So there's an indirect and direct expenses. I feel like I'm teaching an accounting class. It's so boring. The business part is so boring. I just want to sell some clothes and make money. Whew. But, so there's indirect and direct expenses. Thanks for the hearts. So indirect expenses would be like part of your mortgage. Hey girl, utilities, if you have an alarm system, all of these are deductible as home office expenses. So these are indirect expenses. And I didn't know that, you guys, because it's like, I'm going to be operating from my home and I'm setting up a room as my Agnes Dora room. And he's like, well, everything that you're paying, you know, he's like, if you guys get lawn care, that's an indirect expense. Thank you for the hearts. That is an indirect expense. So you can put that on your taxes. Thanks for the hearts. Direct expenses, are 100% deductible. So this is basically what you're setting up in your room, you know, your racks, drawers, things like that. Thank you for the hearts. Things like that are going to be direct expenses. So, and again, when you meet with your CPA or CFA, they'll be able to tell you a list of things, but basically I met with one now because I'm not sure if I'm going to get my kit in December or January, but we wanted to go ahead and speak with one another so we can get everything set up, and I know what I should be tracking. Hey there, welcome. And I know what I should be tracking. So, but next year, before we do our taxes, we're definitely going to talk more, and my CFA is going to kind of take care. I'm basically going to be like, here, this is all my information, and this is what I tracked, and he's going to basically take it and do the percentages and all of that. So, which is what your CPA or CFA should do. So, let's see what else. So anything that you set up in your house or you buy is going to be deductible, and they do it basically either by square footage divided by the total square footage of your home, or your one room divided by total bedrooms, well, total rooms in your home, and that doesn't count like the kitchen and whatnot. Thank you, Maggie, for inviting followers. So, and again, that my CFA is going to calculate that for me, so I don't have to take all of my everything that I have written down. Thank you for inviting followers. I don't have to take everything that I have written down and deduct it. Thank you. Yeah, you know, Maggie, I really wanted to share this information because I felt that it's really kind of, for me, I was kind of scared of meeting with my financial advisor. Thanks for the hearts, because it's just like, I don't know, daunting to me. Thank you. It's daunting to me, and I thought that I would go ahead and share some of this information with you guys so you guys know what you're getting into. But you do have to get a CFA or CPA. Like, you guys have to meet with one, because not only because of your state, every state varies, but also when you turn in your taxes, they're not like, who are you and what are you doing? They're able to go ahead and set up a plan for you. So when you turn in your taxes, they already, not your taxes, your information, your expenses and whatnot, and your profits, they already know you, your business, and what's going on, because you've already had a meeting. So definitely, you guys meet with someone. So let's see what else. You guys gotta track everything. So mileage, you can track mileage going to the post office and coming back. Definitely track mileage. Welcome. Definitely track mileage going to in-home parties and coming back home. All of that counts. If you are driving to get business supplies, that's business. That's track your mileage. So he's recommended an app. It does, I'm sorry, I can't read. Missy. They all charge differently. I haven't even gotten an invoice yet, but it's really not that much. I had a business consulting meeting. Should be free. Yeah. So I had a consulting meeting with him, but then we did a lot more like in-depth information. So I did ask, and he didn't even give me a price on it. So yeah. But I had a business consulting meeting, and there's also like, at least for my CFA, we could have done an introduction meeting. There was like a lot of different things, but it definitely, I'll let you guys know how much it was, but I think it was free. But I do know him. He's not a friend of mine, but he did my taxes, so he was really, really awesome. But definitely, you guys need to, I cannot say this enough, you have to get a CFA or CPA, someone, because starting this business, the guidance and answering the questions is tremendous. And there's just a lot of things that I don't understand. It's just like, what are you talking about? And he's going to take care of all of that for us, basically. So he did recommend an app called Mile IQ, which is a paid app, and to log all of your mileage so you can get reimbursed for that when tax season comes. Parties, if you guys throw parties, the snacks, the wine, all of it. All of it. Champagne, I don't care. Thank you for the hearts. I don't care what you get. It is tax deductible. All of it is tax deductible. Okay, you guys? Let's see what else. Oh, if you pay for any social media like Hootsuite or Tailwind, there's a lot of different social media apps out there. If you pay for them, tax deductible. Okay, you guys, your phones are tax deductible as well. So I was like, I'm not making phone calls or anything, but on my phone and my computer a lot, doing a lot of social media, as you guys know, especially Periscope. If I pay for Periscope, it'd be tax deductible, but all of that is tax deductible. All the social media apps that you pay and your phone, tax deductible. Let's see, all the shipping costs, tax deductible. Also, he asked, welcome. Also, he asked if I have a website. I said I don't, but I do have a blog that I'm going to be talking about Agnes Dora with. about on there, so tax deductible. The domain, the hosting fees, all of that are tax deductible. Although I set up the blog before I joined Agnes and Dora, it's still tax deductible. Also, my computer, which I bought this year before Agnes and Dora, my tripod, my camera, my DSLR, all of that, even the little, I finally bought an adapter for my tripod, which was like $5. Thanks for the heart. That's all tax deductible because it was within this year. So it doesn't have to be after you join Agnes and Dora. Within the year, if you've bought like major supplies, then it's tax deductible. I bought my camera and my computer for YouTube and my blog, but I do take pictures of it with my camera, and I use my computer obviously for business, so tax deductible if you bought it within this year. Yeah, Maggie. So it'll be tax deductible. If you get it next year, at least you'll have it for the next year. So I know, I don't know if I'm gonna get an iPad. I think I'm just gonna get an adapter and plug in my phone to the TV because we have an extra TV, but we'll see. Let's see. So anything that helps generate income, basically, he said, is tax deductible. All of it. Also, I didn't know this, so he asked if my son will be modeling some of the clothes, and I said, I probably am going to get leggings and take pictures with him and whatnot. And that is also like an expense. He said it's called a modeling fee, which he said he'll go more into that next year because, well, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get my kit or not. So, but he said he'll take care of all of that. And so I didn't know that. So that's also something that you report on your taxes, your kids wearing the clothing. That is also something you can report. Let's see. And again, everyone, for the replay viewers and whatnot, this will be on YouTube and YouTubers. I'm not talking to myself. I'm on Periscope. So people are commenting and I'm reading their comments. All right. Let's say sales tax, you guys, is just like, it depends on your state. So definitely you have to talk about with your CFA or CPA what applies with your state. Okay. Let's see. So at least in Georgia, it was still very confusing with me. He says whatever sales tax is in the state you're shipping to, that's what you charge. And it's just weird. Honestly, I can't even answer that question because I'm still trying to get clarification. Taxes are just super confusing to me. But definitely collecting for Georgia. He said that basically Georgia just cares about you collecting taxes for them. Let's see. So once you get an LLC, sole proprietorship, then you get your EIN number, which is your tax number, and then you can take that information, you get it immediately, your tax ID, you get it on a PDF, you can print it out, and you can take that information and go open a bank account under your business name, which he recommended, so you can keep track of everything. He said he highly recommends you open a bank account for your business. My husband has a business. I have this business. We have a joint account, and we have two separate accounts that we had when we got married. Well, before we got married, that we've had like for years and years. And I cannot keep up with all the business expenses for everything. I can't keep up with it. I have to open a separate bank account. It's intense. It's a lot of stuff. And I've only been with the company like a month, not even 2 weeks actually. Welcome. So yeah. And the clothes that I buy to represent the brand are tax deductible. Yes. Hallelujah. So let's see. Quarterly taxes. People have some states have quarterly taxes, some don't. He said that it's a very minor payment and it's month to month, and if there's a decent profit, this applies. Basically, he was telling me with the new businesses, at least here in Georgia, they give a lot of grace to us because we do make a lot of mistakes on reporting what to report, what not to report, what we're tracking, what we're not tracking. So they're like, in the first 2 years, they really give you a lot of grace. If you happen to, welcome y'all, hi there. If you guys happen to miss reporting something, you're most likely not going to get fined, at least here in Georgia. I don't know how other states are. Thank you for the hearts. I don't know how other states are, but here in Georgia, they give us a lot of grace on our businesses and what we're reporting and what we're not reporting because we didn't know. All right. So let's see here. Oh, I'm not selling it. I'm Agnes and Dora. I'm sorry, but you can join my group and I'm not selling yet because I haven't received my kit, but we do have large and extra large leggings, which are similar to TC. Sorry, you guys. All right, so I am taking about 25% to 30% of my profit, of my gross sales, and that's going to apply to taxes. So we're just saving that, and it's just better to save more than less because you guys, we owe the IRS some money because we didn't take enough. This was like way back when Oscar and I were just boyfriend and girlfriend, and he worked for a company, he got paid cash, and he didn't set aside any money because we were young and stupid and we didn't even know, like, so seriously, set aside enough money. You guys want to give yourself that room. So you'll hear 25 to 30% is kind of what CFAs and CPAs tell you to put aside for taxes. Your monthly gas and mileage, I said this before, keep track of it. Your gas, keep track of it. Marketing materials, so everyone who's getting business cards, flyers, banners, things made for their Agnes and Dora room, all of that, or your LuLaRoe room, whichever you are, all of that is marketing expensive, so make sure you keep track of that. If you're doing a vendor event, if you got a table, if you got chairs, if you got a tent, if you got a table cover, that is all deductible. And everything you get for that event is deductible. I don't care if you're giving away peppermints. That's deductible. So definitely, again, keep track of everything. Welcome. I'm sorry, I could barely see you. Britt. Hey there. Sorry, I can like barely see it. This is why I want to connect my phone to TV or get an iPad, which is tax deductible. All right. We did ask if we were going to be moved into a different tax bracket because of our businesses and whatever profits we make, etc. But he said that it is, if you guys are married, at least my CFA said that it's better to go ahead and file jointly because you get more tax breaks and there are less deductions available when you file separately. So that's what he said for us. I asked what programs we can use. He said QuickBooks. He recommends the online version of QuickBooks if you want to get that. Also, QuickBooks, what I didn't know about QuickBooks is that it automatically pulls the information from your accounts, whatever you have linked. It will pull the information into the QuickBooks. So you guys, this is like amazing for me because you don't have to type out everything. I have been keeping track of expenses on a spreadsheet that Agnes and Dora provided, and it's a lot. Like, I'm like looking and I'm thinking, what did I spend? What was this charge? What was that charge? Because I paid with PayPal and I didn't put anything in the description. So QuickBooks absolutely is recommended that you get, because once the ball is rolling, you're not going to have time to keep track of every single thing, because we're not only keeping track of our expenses and our profits, we're keeping track of our inventory. So that's a lot of keeping track of. And if you're like me, if your plan is to constantly keep buying after you sell, then you're going to need some type of program, and it's just better to invest in QuickBooks, and it's tax deductible. So definitely. And also, before you guys get stuff for self-employed, or just, yeah, so for self-employed, yeah. So meeting with the CFA, at least mine, he has a lot of discount codes for me with a lot of programs. So definitely meet with someone because they can give you discount codes on a lot of things. So I haven't bought anything. I haven't even signed up to be a sole proprietor LLC because I thought, let me speak with him first. So because of that, I'm really happy because I am going to have a lot of discount codes for all this stuff. So yeah, he provides discount codes for, welcome Lori, discount codes for his clients. So make sure you speak with one before you begin, signing up for stuff, because there's so many discount codes available, and they might not be available directly to you, but they're available through your CPA or CFA. All right. So homeowners insurance is, all right. So my husband said this, and I didn't even know what he meant, but when we opened our painting business, our homeowners insurance asked if we wanted to go ahead and add a coverage. Welcome, Donica. Add coverage to our home, an extra coverage, because we're going to have business supplies here. And my CFA said that's a great idea, especially with us with clothing. We're going to have a lot of clothing. God forbid something happens, your homeowners insurance won't cover it. It's an additional expense. So He said that if it's a small fee, like $40-$50, just to cover your business supplies and your clothing and all of that stuff, just in case something happens, to do it. He was like, if it's like a crazy number, like $200-$250, he's like, some homeowner insurance companies, welcome, will try to charge you a lot. He's like, you know, I wouldn't do it, but it's just up to you. Everything is up to you, you guys. So we're definitely going to call our homeowners insurance and see if we can put an add-on to our coverage to make sure that, God forbid, anything happens, that everything is covered, because we're investing a lot into this business, not only with clothing, but all the supplies, you guys. So you definitely want to have them covered if you can. If you live in an apartment, definitely look into what your insurance with your apartment or townhome covers. So yeah, and that's a direct expense for covering business supplies, anything that you get for that has to do with your business. And he said that's adding that is called an addendum to the policy. These terms, you guys, I'm just like, whoop, I get it, it's an addition, but yeah. All right, so some questions I did ask our foundations group for questions that they do recommend for asking you CPA or CFA. So I have it open here. I'm sorry, you guys. All right. So definitely, how much do you need to put aside for taxes, which I touched on. Do you have to charge everyone tax or just in your state? Again, make sure you ask them that, because we're selling, so you need to know that information. What you need tracked, definitely ask them that. Track everything. That's basically, you know, he was just like, you basically should track everything because it's most likely deductible. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. So proprietorship or LLC, make sure you ask that. If there's quarterly taxes, every state varies. When sales taxes due, which I don't think you asked him, or I didn't write it down, so definitely talk. I'm going to be emailing him, so definitely talk about that. Let's see. Okay. Oh, if your state has separate licenses or tax IDs, so again, has to do with your state. So a lot of you have to meet with a CPA or CFA. You have to. And yeah, I mean, that was about it. Literally, you guys, I went in there and I had my questions to ask. Welcome, Lindsay. I had my questions to ask my CFA or CPA if you go to a CPA. And he was just like, tell me about the business. And I said, we buy wholesale, we sell retail, basically, right? Like any other business and any other clothing business. And he answered all my questions. Welcome, welcome. He answered all my questions immediately. Like, I didn't even ask them. He just like started talking, and it was just like, I have 3 pages of notes in here, you guys, which, isn't this so cute? Carefully taken notes. Tax deductible because it's a business notebook. So I think that I'm not sure, I can't be positive, I have to ask him again, but I think that your indirect expenses, that at least in Georgia, everything's tax deductible and up to $5,000, something like that. But again, I'm basically keeping track of everything. I'm going to get QuickBooks, keep track of everything, and when tax season comes, I'm just going to be like, here you go. This is everything. So definitely you have to meet with someone now so you can be better prepared when your taxes come, that you kept track of everything, because trying to remember things, like I can't remember yesterday. And I told my husband with his painting business, I was like, he was driving about 45 minutes a day for almost a month and he didn't keep track of anything. No, you know, I haven't looked at easy peasy spreadsheets, and I have heard of them in the blogging world actually. So I'm thinking of looking into it. I think I'm going to do QuickBooks just because, yeah, yes. Okay, LuLaRoe. And you know, blogging world, there's a lot of LuLaRoe consultants. So I did hear it through them. And then who else? Monica RC. She talked about easy peasy. So that's a great idea. Hey, Curly Sue. That's a great idea. I'm going to do QuickBooks just because we have 2 businesses. And I know that a lot of you guys do have separate businesses besides Agnes and Dora or LuLaRoe. So you might want to do that. Hey, girl. You might want to do those 2. But easy peasy, that's great. I would have to look into it. There's a lot, you know, a lot of information out there, you guys. I'm trying to fix my leggings. But yeah, I think that's all I have. If you guys have any questions, I mean, I'm not certified anything. I'm a certified mom and wife. So, if you have any questions, but again, I keep saying this over and over, you guys have to meet with a thanks for the hearts, a CFA or CPA or someone. Definitely recommendations is the best way to go with that. Anyone that your friends know, that they recommend, your family, because this is a very important, decision. You don't want to meet with someone and they don't give you the correct information. You want to definitely talk to someone, make it absolutely a must. You have to meet with someone. Don't watch this Periscope or talk to people and think that you could just start a business, because there's just so much information. And then again, by meeting with someone now, your thanks for the hearts, you're going to be set for when you turn in all of your information, all of your paperwork to your CPA when tax season comes. So we're all already on the same page, and make sure you get along with them as well. If someone recommends someone and you're speaking to them, don't be afraid to stop the meeting if you don't feel comfortable, or if you feel like they're not answering your questions properly, or they don't know what they're talking about. Seriously, don't be afraid to just stop a meeting. This is your business. You need to take control of your business, and they need to know what they're talking about and be able to help you answer the questions and be available. My person, I can email him, I can call him, I can text him, and he's available. He's gonna, he emails back like that. So he's definitely available. And who took a picture? He's definitely available to, for any questions. So definitely your first business consulting meeting with your CPA or CFA it shouldn't be your last. If you have more questions, definitely you should be able to email them. So, I'm tired now. Periscope takes a lot out of me. Is that what that is? Side note. Yeah, it's when someone takes, so on Periscope, the little camera that comes up is a screenshot. And sometimes it comes up by mistake. Sometimes you press something by mistake and it's going to show a screenshot, but that happens to me when I'm giving hearts. It's weird. But yeah, it's a screenshot. That's why you'll be like, what? Who took a screenshot of me? And that's why you should always look good on Periscope. The flicker, yeah. That's why you should look good on Periscope, because people can take pictures of you. My son woke up from his nap and he's just playing around in there. So, yeah. I know. Oh, honestly, I just love nap time. It's just time that for myself that I can just think and not have him crawling all over me. Welcome. Any questions about Agnes and Dora, you guys? Or I know best time. I know that other people here on Periscope selling or popping boxes and stuff like that. This is the time they're doing that, but you're welcome. But this is the best time for me to come on Periscope. I was going to come on earlier, but my son wouldn't take a nap. So this is Love Top, you guys. I love Love Tops. They're so flattering. Look at that. I don't know if you see the line. I love Armel Daub fabric. But yeah, I think that's it. And I'm probably going to post this on YouTube. I'm going to make a new YouTube channel for Agnes and Dora and share this information with the world. And hopefully people will get some insight on some tax information and won't be as daunting when you go first meet with your CPA or CFA. Because for me, I was kind of scared. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to ask. I just don't feel like I'm a professional. I honestly don't. A lot of people look at me and think I'm younger than I am, and they just don't know anything about me, that I'm a mom and I'm opening a business and stuff like that. So I just feel like, oh my gosh, it's just so weird to me, honestly, to be opening my own business. It's a great blessing, but you guys definitely need to have a notebook ready and any questions. I was with my phone with the questions that I had on Facebook, and I have a notebook ready. And once he started talking, I started writing. This is my notebook right here. And then the next page, more information. And then the final half page. So yeah. Yeah, girls. So definitely this is how I take notes. Yeah, TC, people think that I'm younger than I am and they treat me differently for it. And I'm I'm opening my own business. I'm meeting with a tax professional. I'm a professional. Welcome, Jen. I'm a mom, I'm a wife. We run 2 businesses, and people treat me differently. So I was afraid that this guy, he did our taxes, but we've never met in person. And I was afraid that, he honestly might treat me differently because I look really young. But in this day and age, the ones who are succeeding look really young, honestly. And even just younger girls, like 18, 19, 17, 14 YouTubers and stuff like that. Social media stars are the ones who are making money. So yeah, they're the ones making money, and they're the ones who are meeting with CPAs, CFAs, managers, and stuff like that. It's crazy. So, but hopefully you guys, I wanted to come on here because I haven't been on here for a week, especially. Tell what you can do and what you cannot do. Yeah, definitely. You have to know, there's just a lot to know with opening a business, and especially a business where you're going to be selling stuff. There's a lot to know. And again, at least here in Georgia, they give us a lot of grace. He was like, if you miss tracking something or anything like that, it's okay. He's like, they're going to give you grace, you know, but definitely, so you pop in and now, definitely you just want to keep track of everything, because I just did not, like, I didn't know that having Agnes and Dora room in my home, all of us are going to have a space in our home. So if it's your bedroom, that's deductible. Like, they will take that percentage, which he said he'll, you know, make sure to calculate that. He'll take that percentage and he will put it into your taxes. Like, that room right there is a business room, you know. So I don't care if you're operating out of your kitchen or your bedroom. Like, you don't have to have a separate space. That space is a business expense. And I just didn't know that. Like, there's just so much. And he said, you know, a lot of people start businesses and tracking stuff is just the hardest thing to do, because he's like, you're doing everything, you're selling, you're making money, and then you have to sit down and track everything. And he said that's why he had recommended QuickBooks, because it links your bank accounts with the QuickBooks program so that everything is just like taken into account. So that's really great. I could just swipe my debit card and I know that that expense or whatever it is, it's going to go straight into there. So my Starbucks is a business expense. Like, swipe, yeah, you know, I need Starbucks. Thanks for the hearts, so I can keep like running a business and being a mom and being a wife. Welcome. So I'm probably not going to be put this part into YouTube because we're just chit-chatting. What are your plans for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Any people going to eat early or going to be hopping houses for Thanksgiving? House hoppers. We're house hoppers because everyone wants to see my son. So extra food for me. We go to my in-laws first, and then tomorrow we're going to be going, the in-laws, yeah, and then we're going to go to my parents. So I try not to eat too much, but I'm going to be so full, you guys. But it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be so full because there's so many people out there who are not able to get, you know, Thanksgiving meals or whatnot, and it's really sad, and we're really blessed. I'm not selling right now, and I don't have my kit yet. You can join my group, or I can refer you to someone who does have holiday leggings. Just join my group and send me a PM. But I do know a lot of girls who are selling holiday leggings. That are super cute, you guys. I bought one today. I bought the Woodland Leggings. I don't know if you know what those are, but they're like a gem. And everyone's been looking for them. And I was like, sold. Let me look at my bank account. Sadness, but I'm going to still buy them. Yes, I'll show you guys in a picture. The Woodland Leggings are so cute because you can wear them past the holidays. That's what I like about them, Ticia, that you can wear Agnes and Dora. A lot of the Agnes and Dora leggings you can wear past the holidays. You know, like, yeah, some of them that have Christmas trees on them. What are you going to do? But I know that if I'm going ice skating, like let's say I go ice skating in January, I'll wear those Christmas leggings. I don't care. It's still Christmas to me. Christmas is like December and January. To me, it's December and January, and then February, Valentine's Day comes, so it's already Christmas is done. But seriously, like, I'll have my tree up through January. I don't care. I'm just such a Christmas fanatic. Oh, cool. A Thai Thanksgiving? That sounds yummy. So, my family makes a classic Thanksgiving dinner. Hey, Anna, we're just chit-chatting. I was talking about tax information. You can watch the replay if you sell Agnes and Dora or LuLaRoe or any other brand, but I was talking about some tax information. So my family, welcome, they celebrate Thanksgiving classic. Like, we have turkey, ham, you know, just like the classic stuff, pumpkin pie, pecan pie. And then my in-laws, they don't make turkey or anything. They make tamales They're from El Salvador. Tamales and just like classic Spanish dishes. That's super cool, Curly. Curly Sue. Tell me your real name again. I'm sorry, you probably told me. But yeah, so I'll get full off like different stuff. So it's kind of funny. Like the one year that she did kind of make something, she made a roast chicken, my in-law, and she burnt it. So, oh, Araceli, I'm probably saying that wrong. When you're on next time, I'll say your name, or I'll watch a replay. I'm sure you said it. I didn't say my name, you guys. My name's Jessica, but it says Jessica on there. But for the replay viewers and stuff like that, yeah, it's a pretty name. That's a beautiful name. So I'm probably going to say it now and edit this, but my name is Jessica, and welcome. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I am on Periscope, so I am reading comments and not talking to myself. I should have introduced myself in the beginning. Oops. I'm used to just popping on and talking to you guys, so I'll probably upload this video, edit it, and put that part in the beginning. I haven't put a YouTube video up forever. I'm on YouTube. I have 2 YouTube channels. I have a vlogging channel, which I was doing daily vlogs of my family, but it's just a lot to edit vlogs every single day. But it was really awesome because I saw Dominic, like I just see him like in videos growing, like when he first started eating solids to now. It's just crazy. And he's walking now. It's amazing. And then I have another channel called, it's just my name, Jessica. Yeah. So the vlogging was cool. And then my other channel was about kind of like DIY stuff and makeup and... But being a YouTuber, you guys, is hard. It's hard, and it's difficult to keep up with everything, and it's the same thing as with Agnes and Dora. Like, it's a lot of networking. So I know mine is gonna be 15 months, and I can't believe it. Like, he's just so cute. I'm like, stop growing up. We need to have another baby. But yeah. So the YouTubers who make money, you guys, like, it's hard work to just sit here and record. Like, this lighting is just not sufficient. It's not. Like, people will be like, oh, I'm not watching that. Like, the background sucks. It's just crazy. Like, they put so much work into it, and they have their computer and a hard drive, and they have 2 computers because it's a lot to do. It's a lot to do. And I thought when I got my Mac that I had enough memory in it, and I don't. It's like so much stuff to do. And so much things to download. So same thing with Agnes Dora. And to be a YouTuber, I would have to like watch YouTubers. And I have YouTuber friends, like personal friends who live across the country and stuff. But it's hard. So I'm kind of still doing it all. I still do my blog and stuff like that. But I want to do Agnes and Dora as well. Well, first LuLaRoe. And I'm probably going to tell my story on why I chose Agnes and Dora. But... I love our community, you know, I really do. And I have LuLaRoe friends. So thanks for the hearts. I have LuLaRoe friends too. And, you know, I love the community and stuff. And I'm ready to do the work. But I definitely have to put myself on a schedule because it's a lot of stuff in our other business too. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, right? I have to like put myself on a schedule, like wake up early, and just like, what am I going to do? Like, be productive. Like, I can't just sit down and watch, I don't know, whatever is on TV and drink my coffee. Like, I have to drink my coffee, and it's like, what am I going to do? And am I going to write a blog post? Am I going to record? Am I going to edit something? Am I going to take pictures? Yeah, like, my husband is like, you've got to wake up early. You homeschool, right? Are you the one who homeschools? I'm sorry, I get confused with everyone. I'm not going to lie. Okay. So you definitely have to put yourself on a schedule. That's hard. I know a YouTuber who homeschools, actually a few of them who are successful. And they have a strict schedule that they're on. I mean, they have fun and stuff like that. That's awesome. I want to homeschool too. I'm interested in doing that. And they definitely do a lot. They wake up so early. They wake up like at 6 a.m. and it's like, this is the time that they do X, Y, and Z and whatnot. What's great about homeschooling is that you don't have to homeschool for 8 hours. Your day can be cut short. So, which is great. But yeah. Yeah, up at 6:30. And it's like I have to do that to myself now because my son wakes up at 8 o'clock. 7:30, 8 o'clock. Sometimes he'll sleep until 10. And if he sleeps in, I sleep in. And I can't do that. Yeah, and that's what the YouTuber I watch. Like, sometimes, some days, it ends at 11, their school day. And then, I think it starts around 7:30 as well. And then they'll do, like, a trip. Like, an educational trip. Like, they were learning about cave systems. So they went to a cave. And that's awesome. Like, you can't do that in public school, you know? Like, they don't do that. Or they'll just do something fun. It's awesome. I'm looking into that. But I have to put myself on a schedule now, which is really hard for me because, oh, it's just, I don't know, I'm a procrastinator. Yeah, I bet. I know. It's hard. And like I said, like I watch a lot of vloggers who homeschool, and like it looks intense sometimes, and they're just like exhausted by day's end. They're like, I don't regret it. It's like, you don't regret nursing, you don't regret homeschooling, but it's hard. That's so hard. And I commend you, girl. But definitely, I want to do something like that. I want to try to homeschool, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, we're kind of in a debate. Not debate, but we're kind of debating against certain vaccines and stuff. And with school systems, public schools, you have to have them. So, homeschooling seems like an option for us to not have to follow the system on that. I'm kind of a crunchy mom. A little bit. Not super crunchy. I make mac and cheese, but yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. My husband says that too. He's like, you've got to wake up early. Like, you've got to be up. He's like, 6:30. Like, you have to wake up. You have to get your day started because you can be so successful if you do that. But let me hop off. It was a beautiful sunset. I was watching this guy talking to you. I'm going to hop off. Everyone hopped off. And get my son and nurse him. He's so cute. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Let's see. Oh. Still getting used to this. Alright, stop broadcast.